Welcome back, my friends, to BjjBrick Quick. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast. My name is Byron. Today we're talking about having an over-reliance on one move. And I gotta talk about first what BjjBrick is. BjjBrick is having a move or a couple of moves that you could build a foundation on, or the move that you could smash with and really perform well. It's not soft jiu-jitsu. It's like, I get frustrated with people who complain about their jiu-jitsu being stale or not going anywhere. And every day they're trying to learn something new. They're not getting good at anything. You're getting, less crappy at 100 moves. Get good at a couple of moves. That's kind of the foundation of what BjjBrick is. BjjBrick, have a good move or two, minimum, and then build from there. But having an over-reliance on one move, that's a little different. And this is hard to even talk about because you're probably not there. Be really good at some moves. If it's your only move, if it's your only thing, if you're a wrestler and you have zero guard, but it doesn't matter because you're so good at wrestling, you haven't had to play bottom position. You haven't had to play guard. You haven't been taken down. Okay, you're relying pretty strong on your wrestling. You know how much percentage-wise your jiu-jitsu would grow if you developed a guard, even like an average or, decent guard? You're going to gain a lot of jiu-jitsu knowledge if you do that. Take the reverse side of the coin. You're just a guard player. Every time you want to play guard, you don't want to work for a takedown, it's fine. You don't want to be on top. If your opponent pulls guard on you, it's not what you wanted to have happen. You want to play guard, you want to attack, you want to sweep, you want to submit from your guard, whatever. And when you want to sweep, you don't end up in their guard. You want to end up in like a, side controller mount or take the back. That's relying a lot on your guard work. Imagine how much your jiu-jitsu would gain if you had a couple of good guard passes. Imagine how much more, well-rounded you'd be if you had a single takedown that could take down people of a similar belt level as you. That's a big difference in your jiu-jitsu. Rather than adding, your 10th really good sweep, you could do on other purple belts. You're a purple belt, and you have 10 different sweeps that usually, they're all really good. Or have 9 sweeps. Have 9 really good sweeps. Instead of developing that 10th one, you work on an arm drag from standing. You work on a single leg takedown. You work on a guard pass. And passing the guard is tough. If you're relying too much on your guard just to work, man, passing the guard is fun. It's tough until you learn it. But are you over-reliant on one move or one position? I think this happens, and I felt it when it gets kind of boring. When your jiu-jitsu seems too routine. I really like leg drags to pass the guard, try to get to the back. I'm pretty proficient at leg drags. I decided to start working on a body lock pass. It's been tough. I still have my leg drags. The other day I was in a pretty competitive role with another friend, and I decided I'm not doing any more body lock. I want to pass his guard, and I passed his guard with a leg drag. Boom, it was there. It worked perfectly. Now next time I'm going back to body lock. I need to work on that. I don't just want to be that one trick pony. You got to have those tricks. Us ponies got to have tricks. But you've got to have a bit of a catalog of techniques. You can't just have one thing. And I say that with hesitation because if you're fairly new having one thing is awesome. You got to get good at something, and it's really tough to get good at everything. So pick a thing or two and get good at those from each position. But if your teammate knows what you're going to do every time, you probably should have a little bit more arsenal. Guys, I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay sweaty, my friends.